Welcome into the Extra Point, presented by American Jewelry with 2 great locations in Mount Juliet and in Brentwood. Go see the Blue family and tell them A to Z Sports sent you, and you'll get 15% off anything and everything in the store. And check out their website at american.jewelry. Zach, on Tuesday, we're going to do our full Tennessee Volunteers season preview for Jeremy Pruitt's first season. But Coach Pruitt did release his first ever depth chart on Monday, and it's got a lot of starters on it. You know how coaches are doing, like the co-starters, for example, at quarterback for the Vols, Jarrett Garantano or Keller Christ. A total of 21 offensive starters, 10 oars on the offensive side of the ball. What do you think about that?
It's ridiculous. It is completely and utterly ridiculous. It's indecisive, first of all, and I think it tells you what Vol fans need to know is he's unsure about his offense. He does not know who the hell is good, who the hell is bad. He's going to find that out against West Virginia. The problem is West Virginia is a good football team. And so I think this is a bad thing for Jeremy Pruitt, and I hate how they do it. Make a decision. I always get on you. It's like, make a decision. Go with the gut. He doesn't have any guts. He's got 21 different guts.
Yeah, 21 different guys on offense, which is crazy. Now, so you said West Virginia is a good team. West Virginia has a really good offense or defense kind of suspect. But on the Tennessee Vols defense, they're playing the Derek Dooley defense with 13 starters, so only 2 oars. So it sounds like Pruitt has his mind made up more on the defensive side of the ball. It is ridiculous of all the oars. Like, they have 3 starting right tackles listed.
Why even release a depth chart?
Well, I think you kind of have to for media purposes.
What is that doing?
It's just a big clump of mess.
For media purposes, it's a clump of mess.
Yes, and it's definitely him trying to figure out what he wants to do from an offensive standpoint, who his best guys are. For the offensive line, where there's a bunch of mishap going on, he doesn't know who his best 5 players are. You're right. But he's also doing this to not tip his hand to West Virginia, because he wants to come out and surprise West Virginia as much as he possibly can.
Again, I get that for the quarterback situation. That's not unorthodox that you don't have a decisive starting quarterback week 1. You don't get any preseason games.
What about having 3 starting running backs? Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't.
I think it kind of does, because you got 3 guys that are going to split the carries. Now, having 3 starting right tackles is ridiculous. Having 3 starting tight ends is pretty ridiculous as well.
And they justify it by gamesmanship. No. And you know why? It's Alabama and the New England Patriots. That's who they have forced. It's been a trickle-down effect.
And Jim Harbaugh.
Jim
Harbaugh didn't even put out a roster until he had to last year.
It's a trickle-down effect of, well, they do it because they're successful. We need to do it because, no. Just name the guys that you think are going to play.
Well, Pruitt's not going to tell us who he's going to play, so we'll have to wait for Saturday against West Virginia. And that's today's Extra Point, presented by American Jewelry here on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.